I'm not late, I swear. Never late. Nope, not me. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Anime. Why does this game have an anime intro? I better make an anime out of it. If I don't make an anime out of it, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. My name. Ooh. Robin. What? Alright. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. It's an anime dating sim. What did you expect, in all honesty? I mean, I haven't seen any dating sim that has an actual intro like that, so, you know. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Interesting. Oh, that is annoying. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over. Already? You might not be cut out for this. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Like, that was really interesting, but really short game. I hope y'all enjoyed. No. Oh, good God. I give up. Oh. Oh, that's amazing. Can I... Oh, God. My name. Fucking hell. Smack that clock, up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You take this seriously, you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. It's here, finally. Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. The classic, oh, I'm late, so I just have a piece of toast or something in my mouth. Is that meant to be BTS? That's probably meant to be BTS. Also, I have like a holy chicken poster. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact. You forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to change my washing over. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. My god, what is with this game and long-ass titles? Here comes your lifelong best friend ever, Miriam. She is the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Robin. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? It would help if I could read. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Oh my god, are we getting KFC lore? Are we getting KFC lore, guys? Oh my god, KFC lore. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. My god, we are a sucker. This world is gonna eat us and, my god. Hang on. I just realized I'm slightly quieter than the game. There we go. Now you can... Now it sounds like probably now sounds like I'm screaming into the microphone. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Only 3 days? To learn how to cook? And again, a mouthful. Jesus. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. What? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'm gonna give her a pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? Here we go. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares, I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Oh god, why do I feel like I know who they're talking about? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Are they killer though? Can you believe I cut them myself? Yeah, I can 100% believe that. You can definitely believe it. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh my god, I didn't see you there, chicken chance. Oh my god. Nope, that's a bad one. I'm not good with voices. I should not try. Oh god. You leave Robin's shins alone. They are perfectly normal small shins. What? Why are we talking about my shins? Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. I don't think you name yourself. Unless somehow, according to KFC law, everyone in this game somehow managed to talk the day they were born and they chose their own names. I don't think she got to choose that. I feel like it was chosen by her parents. I think her parents chose her name, and I think you're just deflecting, Robin. If anyone here knows what perfections look like, it's us. What is going on here? We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the man, has stepped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Why? What is with this game and legs? Van? You rang? Oh my god, it's a JoJo character. Why is it a JoJo character? Why the fuck is it a JoJo character? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. He is a JoJo character. Is this a JoJo reference? Oh, good god. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning... Stop. Just call it the school or the university would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I'm getting very pessimistic. There are like slight idiosyncrasies of this game that are very minor, but I'm taking them to the point where it's as if they're the most devious and evil things I've ever seen. Oh my god, this game sucks. It has like a long name. Like, oh my god. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us out diplomas now. You get a diploma, you can get a diploma in 3 days. I mean, I know you can be like legally registered to marry in 3 days, so maybe it's the same thing in this universe. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Hold on, he needs like an exaggerated voice. Now, how would I do an exaggerated... Blue, are you there? Are you still there? Do you want to do something for me? Oh, it doesn't look like he's there. Damn. That sucks. Let's get him to do the JoJo voice. The JoJo character. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm not very good with voices. I want to be a voice actor, but I'm not good with voices. So, you know, that's telling. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. See, that's a good insult. Well, not really. It's a common insult, but it's actually a good insult. It's better than saying, "Oh my god, look at your weird shins." Oh my god, you have such weird shins. Oh my god, his glutes are magnificent. Like, what? What's with the legs? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, why has he got spark? Please don't. What? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. What? I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop Pop. He's old. No shit. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Robin, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Aww.
Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Yeah, you know, considering I know the dog is dateable, I think every character that has this sparkly introduction is one of the dateable characters. So the sheer fact that they had a literal kid there is concerning to me. Yeah. Now, quiet down everyone. Oh my god, the dog is quite adorable. Oh, and his name is Sprinkles! That's amazing! Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. There we go. We're shortening it now. Oh, good God. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Is KFC fine dining? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. It's chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god. Why is he hot? Actually, didn't the original Colonel Sanders sue KFC? Didn't the actual guy sue KFC for, like, breaking contract? I swear he did. Hang on. Sanders sue. Yeah, did Colonel Sanders sue KFC? Yeah. He sued the parent company, well, the previous parent company of KFC of the alleged misuse of his image in promoting products he had not helped develop. So, he also sued them because they changed his recipe. Oh no. The owner sued KFC. Okay, wait, so Colonel Sanders is a real person? Wait, what? Wait, so he owned the company and sued it for misrepresenting his image, but also for breaching contract. That's really interesting. You're immediately swept in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Yeah, that sounds like KFC hyping up their mascot. It's him, if it isn't my favourite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Jog. Before I can finish his sentence, please, call me Colonel. No. Colonel Sanders. You don't get the Colonel title just because you want it. I am not gonna fucking call you Colonel Sanders. I don't see you fighting for our country. hushed murmur rolls around through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Gross. Hold on just a second, nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Robin sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shiver. No, Miriam, no. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Why'd they have to give him white hair? Why can't he have, like, brown hair or blonde hair? Maybe it's to, like, you know, say, oh, this is 100% the person he says he is. But, like, why couldn't the younger version of Colonel Sanders have a younger looking hair color? I don't know. I think, from what I remember, white hair and grey hair tends to only be for older people or people under heaps of stress. And so unless Colonel Sanders has been incredibly freaking stressed his entire life, I don't think his hair should be white. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. My god. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? But how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. What is this game? This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief. Stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural... No. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Why does a guy just randomly smell like chicken? Why is that his natural scent? Also, ironically, I just got a notification from the KFC app on my phone. So, see, look, KFC. I can get $2.50 popcorn chicken. If I had $2.50, I'd be able to get some delicious, amazing popcorn chicken. Wait. Professor Doug steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. Is it? The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. Okay? You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh, you know what I forgot? I was gonna, start recording. And then edit it and make it into a video. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? And you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. We can date an oven? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep whiff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I feel like a rubber ball would be offensive. It's KFC, so chicken? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack into your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. Why did I have chicken in my pocket? The furry professor, nope, immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with the coating of warm doggy drool. Nope. Gross. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. I'm not sure that's the lesson you should take here. I think the lesson here is bribery works. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Robin, there's still a seat here. It appears that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. I mean, let's sit next to Miriam. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Did I just ruin my chances with the chicken guy? I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel said, dude, stop. I'm just uncomfortable now. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. What? How important is it to wash your hands? Extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to what? Heather? That's right. It's the most efficient eating utensil ever created. Not a spork. I don't know anyone who... Oh, I know one person who uses a spork, but I don't know anyone else who uses a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. No. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right, your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. That's my washing done. I'll deal with that later. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we have just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. What? This game has weird insults and weird flirtatious remarks. Hot diggity, Robin, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. What is this? Oh my god. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Yes, the most important of announcements. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Why'd my voice go like that? Alright, I'm back. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. This poor kid. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers, but shh. Lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Let me guess, it's gonna be chicken. And if it's not chicken, then why the fuck are you talking? Aha! That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting for what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but whether the room is true, is this. Yeah, that sounds about right. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Isn't there a KFC movie too? I swear there's a KFC movie. Anyway, the aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Oh goodness, your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating. This is gonna actually make me hungry. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'll just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. What? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Dude, you see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. She can have him. Oh goodness. Oh please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. I kinda need that open, but I keep forgetting to have that open. Why have I got a notification? Oh, that's why. I am going to... Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? That's the ingredient. He really did it. How bold. How adventurous. Jeez. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. What? It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. 3 days is a long time. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And definitely isn't the flavour you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you can't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find him outside, standing in the quad. "Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that." Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show him your true own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I like that one. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Robin. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling as you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Robin. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think... Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I think Clank is the thing for Miriam. Hold on there, fella, you don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue, I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. What dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tart. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. God. Looks like things are getting perfectly fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Yeah, you butt. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Robin's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? What's with the music? What's with the music? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like Robin was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup before things get ugly. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bigger with prima donnas. Partners are chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm you're in the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Robin as my partner for this activity and I stand by it. Based on your team's behaviour, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Robin's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realise that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been clicking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed potato mixture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavour. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. What is this? If you love something, set it free. Now I can't do that voice anymore, it's annoying. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage or without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something. Scooping out a fingerful, Van tastes the delicious mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he sticks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity on the fry? Hold on right there, Robin. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. For one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have his potatoes face? Bannon rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. If you ignore me for too long, that ends now. It's I who will have the first bite, and you who will all look on in envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Oh no! Too late, it has been eaten. No! I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Oh god. It killed it? What? Everyone step back to check it on the plate. When you look at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a few minutes, but is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like this. This is a bad time, but I'll be back. Oh, good God. I'm back. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Oh, I haven't... That was my own fault. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure if the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and on all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. I find it weird. Why is he crying about food? Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him, Colonel Sanders. Yes, Robin. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Oh, God. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working hard. I've been working toward that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. That voice is not as seductive as I thought it was when I started doing it. But I just continued doing it because I could. Hey, no, you shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. What? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I am a monster. See? Ha 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 ha. Is he's rhyming on purpose? Or is that just coincidence? That's wrong. It should be H-I-S, not he's. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? What the fuck? It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. It's a bit hot gravy. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. Continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Quick with Love. Quick with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is notified buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack on the air. Ooh, I got 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Cook with Love does 1 damage. There's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable? Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Summons the energy of 1,000 chicken. Hot Pie Power Pinch! Nope, that sucked. Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast. long enough to realize he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The spork monster scuttles off into the night. What is this game? The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It'd be great if I knew how to read. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Interesting. You open the cover and find a library card stuck inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You'll feel that your cover's being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Something. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. I mean, yeah, a little bit. You awaken on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really is. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders would have headed and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Oh, why did I do that? That hurt my throat. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I might like Clank. Like him? Like. I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. Huh. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Strange. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and it was also the convertible that he himself... What? He didn't even go to school, and it was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. What? Wait, he was a convertible? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. What? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favour I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Look, the guy, trusted me to keep it a secret. I'm not... This game is weird, but I'm not gonna go against my own personal morals. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure out that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. I wonder who just turned up. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. What? Oh, I know what that is. Run to him. You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'd sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Robin, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. What? What? I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and that name is, but before you can continue, suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You're awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. Ah, good God. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is it just his natural seasoned must? No! I don't want to know about his musk. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Surely maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe he shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Well there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell him to stop acting mature, act like you aren't interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Stop acting immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behaviour. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache? I don't know. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a closer look at what they're hiding, and you immediately recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. Notice that they haven't just been studying their book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even for a standard mixer. Stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, hold on. Gotta let the cat in. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Mittens. No? Okay then. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem like that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles gains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favourite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. What? And now all I can hear is the Hamilton soundtrack in my head. 1776, New York City. No. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. What time is it? Oh damn, it's been over an hour. I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.